Hi again, we continue our journey to master numbers and our next step is counting from 20 to 99. Keep an eye on how to do it just right. In this third video, we will cover a very important aspect for numbers in English. We will face correct spelling, pronunciation, and tips and tricks for your ease. We will divide the video into sections. First, we will cover tens, that means multiples of tens, starting from 20 and reaching 90. Then we will finish by combining tens with units. On your screen you can see the tens. There is the spelling, the number, and phonetic writing. Pause the video and pronounce as you know or think. Great, now let's dive into our business. Number 20. Fortunately, these numbers are easy to handle. However, we must learn some tricks. First, the spelling. We will divide the number in two sections. If you remember the previous video, we keep the same logic. Write 2, then drop the final O and change it for N, and you have 2N. Now, from this point, every tens ends in T. So we have gathered most of the information for this video. We just need to combine, and we have 20. Now, to pronounce it, we have it easy. First, we have the same pronunciation from the last video, tue, and we add the final sound, T. Check how the last vowel is smiling E. And there you go. The rest of the numbers in this video, at least the tens, will end the same. And there are two possible pronunciations for this number in particular. The most common is pronouncing the middle T loudly. Listen, 20, 20, 20. And another possibility is omitting the middle T. But this just happens because of the speed of speaking and not really because you neglect the sound. Listen to the difference. 20, 20, 20. Now 20, 20, 20. Both pronunciations are correct. Number 30. At this point, you must know what rhotic and non-rhotic means. So let's check British. It sounds the, the, the. And for American, we have ther, ther, ther. The final sound is the same, T, with a smiling E. Now we combine the sounds and we have British, 30, 30, 30. And American, 30, 30, 30. Decide which one you prefer. Number 40. Before we go to pronunciation, you must know that a very common mistake that people make is writing the full number 4, which, as you can see, is incorrect. The number is written only with O, so keep it in mind. 4, and we add the typical ending for these numbers, T. However, we have British, non-rhotic, and it sounds 40, 40, 40. And American rhotic, that sounds 40, 40, 40. Decide your best. Number 50. If you remember the previous video, we keep the same format. Instead of writing 5, we write fifth, and we add T in the end. As easy as that. And the pronunciation is just as easy. 50, 50, 50. And there is no difference between American or British. Number 60. You gotta be kidding me. Another number that is a combination between the unit and the 10. We combine 6 and T. Bingo! There you go. Remember to pronounce the first syllable with serious E and the ending is smiling. 60, 60, 60. Number 70. Another mix. Combine the unit and the 10. 7 plus T. Remember the V sound and bite a little bit your lower lip. Listen. 70, 70, 70. Number 80. Combine the number 8 with T. But do not double the T between these two parts, just write one T. Also, pay close attention to the diphthong A, and you have it. 80, 80, 80. Number 90, merge 9 and T. You have 90, there is no mystery. 90, 90, 90. Well, we have reached the first part of this video. Before we go beyond the starts, we must take a break and practice the tens so our performance is outstanding. On your screen you can see the numbers after all this easy explanation. I will go first so you can compare your pronunciation. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. As you can listen to, I prefer American, but you can choose British if you feel more comfortable. Now try yourself. Well, everything is okay. But what if you want to say this number, or this one, or this? Easy, I'm here to guide you. We will follow the next formula, tens plus hyphen plus unit. If we place the formula in words, it should be 20 hyphen 7. And we end up with the written number 27. Pay close attention to how there is no space between the 10, the hyphen, and the unit. It works as a word by itself. Try another number. First, we write the tens, 30, then we write the hyphen, and finally the unit, 5. Again, there aren't any spaces and it works as a whole word. Let's go with another one. Tens go first, 90, hyphen, and unit 8. You see, it is just a matter of practice if you have the right information. Try another one. "72. Excellent! Did you do it correctly? A very common question is, should I write the hyphen between the tens and the units? Although the number is easily understood, it is part of the rules. You are free to omit the hyphen. However, I highly recommend that you use it since it is a mark for your standard. Remember that we are certified English and we aim not only to teach English, but to teach the ways for a certification. So, include the hyphen. It is not that difficult and you are doing something that most people neglect. Remember the title for this video, Do It Right. Well, this is the section I was waiting for. Most people have difficulties while making the difference between these numbers. Read them aloud and confirm you are doing just right. Record yourself so you can compare your progress. Well done. Remember the numbers on the left have the final pronunciation teen, and the numbers on the right are pronounced T. Listen to them carefully. Here I go. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. On the right, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Did you notice the difference? Listen again and try yourself. In my experience as a teacher, this is the hardest part for students to learn numbers. It is just this tiny difference in pronunciation that most students fail. So now it is your turn to master this part and excel in numbers. Besides, numbers are part of everyday language. It is a must for everyone. Now practice. This time we have a full set of exercises so you can have all areas covered. We have 4 codes. This has never happened before. The QR on the top left is for a listening practice, just some easy numbers to warm up. The QR on the bottom left is for practicing the difference between T, tens, and teen. Have a try since this is the hardest. The QR on the top right is to practice writing the numbers correctly. Let's see how much you have learned. The QR on the bottom right is to practice numbers in context. You must understand the information and select the correct number according to how it is written. I hope you enjoy these games. They have been created to help you in this journey. Have fun and share. Well, we have come to the end. Stay tuned for the next episodes. Any questions, let me know. Certified English, English for your goals.